Hello, my wonderful, amazing artists. It's me, Miss Abby, your art teacher. And today we are creating another self-portrait, just like we did in the beginning of the year. Now, in the beginning of the year, things were a lot different. We also became better artists because we were practicing our art skills all year. And now we'll be able to see. You can compare this self-portrait that we made now, that's almost the end of the school year, to the one we made earlier, to see how much we've grown as artists. And also we've probably grown as people a lot this year too. So that's part of the fun. So we're going to get started. For this project, I recommend starting with a pencil and then adding color afterwards. I'm going to use a marker on this paper so you can see better. And we're going to do the whole thing. We're going to draw our face in a lot of detail. Because remember, self-portrait. They're kind of like a selfie, where it is a portrait, or like a photo, an image that focuses on capturing the likeness of a person, you know, their face and everything, and what makes them unique. And self means you. So, putting it together, self-portrait is a drawing of you. So, when I do a self-portrait, what I do is I do my head shape first. And most of the time when we're learning to draw self-portraits, we start with ovals and circles. But there's a little bit more variety in that. For example, I have more of a triangle chin. Some people have more of a round chin, but mine's more like triangle-y. So observe your face. Think about what shape your face is. Sometimes what I do is I like to look in the mirror and draw the line with my finger very carefully. Or think about the lines that are in my face and really observe. So here's my chin. And then here's the top of my head is a little more rounded. Not perfect, but you know, we're going to keep working at it and developing it anyways. And then we're going to add our neck and some shoulders, and you can give yourself a cool shirt if you want. That's always a fun part of portraits, is expressing yourself and your style. And next, I like to do our eyes first, and our eyes are kind of in the middle of our head. Some people use a pencil and draw a guideline where the eye line is first, and then they might do another one. That's where the bottom of the nose is going to be right here, and then the mouth. A lot of people like to do that. Pretty advanced. Another way you can use a pencil to create a guideline is down the middle. This can help you keep everything symmetrical and organized. But it's just a guideline, and you can erase at the end. After that, we're going to draw some eyes. I'm going to draw a big eye right here so you can see it in more detail. And I draw it like a football shape, kind of. And our eyes have a bunch of different parts. There's a lot going on, and everyone has slightly different eyes, where we have our football shape, that's the white part, and then we have this colorful iris. Mine's blue, but people have dark brown, light brown, and green as well. So you gotta look close at your eyes and see what color matches my iris. Even if you think you have black eyes, if you look really closely, you probably have like a dark brown and can still see that black pupil in the center of your iris. Everyone also has eyelashes, and eyelashes do something really nice. They protect our eyes from getting sand in them, which I think is awesome. And we have our eyebrow that helps us express our emotions. pupils and irises. And then I like to do the ear. The ear is from this line to this line, like a letter C or a letter D. And our ears end at the same level as kind of the bottom of our nose. For our nose, I'll do another one right here. There's a couple different ways to draw a nose. You can do like a pointy half triangle, or more curvy button nose. You can add this little guy right here on either side. Boop. And see, it ends right at the same level as our ear, the bottom of our ear. And then we have our mouth. Mouths are another one where it's all about expressing like an emotion, like happy, sad, angry. Think about your emojis and what they look like. And if you want to add some lips, now's a good time. I'm actually getting a different pink color because my lips are more pink than the rest of my skin tone. So I'm just marking that now. So we got our lips, eyes. We've got like all the basics, but it still doesn't look like me. Now you have to make your styling choices, like your hair, your glasses, if you have those. What kind of top you're wearing. Maybe you want to give yourself a funky pair of earrings. That is how you make a self-portrait look really like you and give it identity and personality. So I'm going to grab my markers and get my Miss Frizzly orange hair up and going. And I'm grabbing, what I like to do with hair is grab like a couple different shades of a color, lights, darks, color wheel neighbors. That way you can really play with the texture of your hair. I think that's what makes it really fun. You can think about curly lines, wavy lines, straight lines. Really give it that texture to make it look like very soft. And here you can also kind of express yourself and get creative. Like you can do your hair color, but like, I don't know, what if you were to dye your hair? What color would you want? Or, I don't know, maybe there's a style you want. Like maybe you want to try French braids or mohawk. Drawing it in a self-portrait is a great way to see what you'll look like. So this is a good start. There's one more thing we need to think about, and that's skin tone. Here's like a practice page I did where I scribble-dibbled a bunch of different drawing tools to figure out the best match of my skin tone. And through observation, I actually found that my skin has a couple different colors going on. And remember, everyone has different skin tone because everyone has a different amount of melanin in their skin, making it darker or lighter or more. And people have different colors in their own skin. People's lips are a different color than their nose. And their cheeks sometimes are a different color than the rest of their face. They're sometimes more pink. And you also might have shadows, like around your nose maybe, or around the bottom of your jaw. And you have shadows in your ear where all the folds are. So those are things to think about and observe too. But the way I like to do it is I hold my tool and kind of get a base color down. And I'm doing this pretty quickly. I'm not being too much of a perfectionist because I know I'm going to add detail in a minute. And now I'm going to add pink for where my cheeks are. And you can layer your colors on top of each other to really kind of blend and layer your colors so that it looks all like it's the same skin tone but with different lights and shadows casting on it. I'm also going to use this brown to help me with kind of getting those shadows. I could use black or gray for this too, but I like using brown for things like this. I don't know. My eyebrows aren't black, they're brown. Silly me. Okay, so this is good. Oh, forgot my glasses. Need those. Those are my style signature. I love my glasses. I pick them out each time I go to the eye doctor. I pick them blue so they're the same color as my eye, and they pop against the orange hair. And I think I need a little shading around my mouth. Mouths, I always have found mouths the hardest. Because mouths, they move a lot. There's lots of different shades of light and dark. But very fun. There we go. See, lots of different shades of the same color. So, oh. Ta-da! Here is my self-portrait. I would love to see how your self-portrait grows, because I want to show you how practice works in art. This is the last one I did most recently, but before that I did these two, and my first one I did today was this one. I think my self-portrait, they're all great. I love all of them for different reasons, but I think my self-portrait got more realistic, and I got better and observed more details and got better at using my tools after practicing 1, 2, 3, 4 times today. So, I hope you have an amazing time making your self-portrait. I cannot wait to see how much you've grown and improved in your self-portrait creating this year. Bye. Have fun making art.